are going to bold only look at other people's hair. People who are lonely only look at couples. People on diets only look at the thin people. And women who are trying to get pregnant only look at babies. What about people who want to buy a new hat? Yep, but they only look at other people's hats. People tend to focus only those things that interest them at the moment. What are you focused right now? A pretty bag, or a good soccer player, or a nice car? What about, Zell, or Kevin? Me? If that's the case, welcome guys! This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Wednesday, June 25th was A by GOT7. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zell. Eyes never lie. Well, if you know that. If you follow someone's eyes, you can see what's on their mind. Right now, the World Cup has a lot of people focusing only on soccer games and soccer coverages on TV, of course. For me personally, what catches my eye is, well, for me, I think all the players out there and all the teams out there and the soccer, those the cheers and the wave, and I think it's really great. I wish I want to be in Brazil right now. Unfortunately, I'm in here with you, but I'm not sad because I'm with you right now, and I'm gonna tell you how you can tune into Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island. These are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeon, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune into us from New York in the US via smbus.com or SMB Radio. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's Mission Impossible will take home a Polaroid photo of Zea, and on part 2, we'll be back with David on Pray For You. Let's kick off today's Hot Beat with 2 songs. Hug Me, Hug, Hug, Hug Me. Hug Me by Crush is one of my favorite songs these days. Featured by Gecko. Daliban Picasso by Vingino. And we'll be back with Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible. Today's winner will receive a Polaroid photo of Zell. Here is your first hint. A few days ago, a romantic relationship between 2 of K-pop's hottest stars was made public. Now, who is this idol star who has confirmed that he's dating Taeyeon of Girls' Generation? Number 1, Kwangi. Number 2, Haminu. Number 3, Baekhyun. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeats. Now, while you're doing that, let's listen to one more song. Top Dog of Top Dog. And now, the second hint on Mission Impossible. This singer is a member of EXO and is set to appear in a musical Singing in the Rain. He is also the MC of the SBS show Inkigayo. Now, who is he? Number 1, Kwangi. Number 2, Haminu. Number 3, Baekhyun. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeats. Now, let's listen to one more music. 으르렁 Growl by EXO. Now, this is the last Mission Impossible hint. This EXO member has many nicknames arising, from his original name, including 백현이, 현이, 백흉, and Bacon. Interesting. Now, who is he? Number 1, Kwangi. Number 2, Haminu. Number 3, Baekhyun. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeats. Now, here's some more music for you. Hey Mister by Crayon Pop. Now, here's a recap of today's Mission Impossible. Hint number 1 was this singer recently revealed to be the boyfriend of Girls' Generation's Taeyeon. Number 2, he is set to appear in a musical, Singing in the Rain, and he is one of the MCs of SBS's 인기가요. Number 3, he is an EXO member who is known by the nicknames 백현이, 현이, 백흉, and Bacon. Who is this great singer? Number 1, Kwangi. Number 2, Haminu. Number 3, Baekhyun. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeats. Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zea. Now here's some more music for you. 날 떠난다는 가정 아래, If You Leave Me by Once Again, and 주보라.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, Dos, Tres, Cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Beats.
Now that was 너와 나를 기억해, Remember You and Me by Kim Bo-kyung. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app, ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. If you know the answer, not the answer, if you can listen to our program on the move, I was just got confused by the questions. Anyways, if you can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app, just log in once and you can set a total login, so, if you haven't got it, you know what to do. Get it now! Right now, please. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. If you're joining us through PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the on-air button or download the Arirang cast. You can't play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we are on the air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave us your comments. Now, let's listen to 2 more music. 단발머리, Short Hair by AOA. 이름이 뭐예요? What's Your Name by 4Minute, requested by Reina from Japan. Alright, you've just heard 단발머리, Short Hair by AOA, and 이름이 뭐예요? What's Your Name by 4Minute, requested by Reina from Japan. Now it's the message time. Reina from Japan, how is it going, oppa? Well, I want to ask you that how do you feel when you call a girl oppa? Okay. It's very interested Korean culture for me, that oppa and other name like older sister, older brother. I heard that some boys feel uncomfortable. Please tell me your idea. Love you, oppa. My request song is What's Your Name by 4Minute. Well, it's okay. It's alright to call me oppa. Well, in Germany, I heard oppa is another meaning for the grandfather. 할아버지. So I don't know about the culture over there, but interesting. Oppa here, it sounds great in Korea. Well, I don't know. I feel great. I feel okay with oppa. Yeah. All right, next, Farah from Tunisia. Hello, oppa. I'm Farah from Tunisia. Well, I have a question. It's do you have any idea about the food in Tunisia? Well, sorry, no, I don't have any idea with the food in your country, but could you please tell us what do you have, what's famous, and all those traditional food out there in Tunisia? Please leave the message on our message board. I'll read it. Manami from Japan, Kevin Shi. Hello, Kevin. I am watching Zea on stage right now, and I'm rooting on you. It's almost your favorite season, Kevin. I love the summer too, because it's almost summer. My song request is 동방신기 TV Excuse. Hi, ya, ya, summer day. I love Love you, Kevin, from Manami. Someone from Algeria. Hi, Kevin Oppa, HB team, Hot Beat team, and listeners. How was your day? I hope that you had fun today. For me, today was a very busy day. I had an exam and then I went to university hospital to have a vacation. Oh, interesting. And I came back to home exactly after I finished. But the bus I took had an accident, but thank God, we are all fine. Thank God. It was a very scary moment, but thanks God no one got hurt. Anyways, because of that, I came home a little late. I'm glad that I didn't miss Hot Beat. Wow. Thank God that you're safe. Shad? Yes, Shad from Saudi Arabia. I'm Shad from Saudi Arabia. Can you read my name? Yes. Is that right? Shad? I'm Zeas. I love Dongjun Oppa. Okay. I'm a big fan for him. Can you tell him this first time for me? Send a message like this. Do you like me too? 저도 좋아해 주시나요? Just 동준? Okay. Peswin from Korea. I saw you a couple of days ago. I talked to you, but I don't even remember what I said. You seemed exhausted, but you were still handsome as ever. Don't lose your energy. Fighting! I ask that you always be happy, Kevin. I miss you even while I see you. Next, Marie Rose from Philippines. Hi, Kevin Oppa. Nice picture in your photo gallery. So cute. How I wish I also had that Polaroid picture signed by you. I tried really hard to join on the Mission Impossible, but I was not given the chance to be chosen. But granted my request, I confessed by FT Island. Thank you. Good luck on your comeback. Next, okay, that was it. Yes, that was it. Thanks for sharing, guys. Here is some of your request songs. 하야야, 여름날. Summer Days by 동방신기, TVXQ, requested by Manami from Japan. 고백합니다, I Confess by FT Island, requested by Anne-Marie from Philippines. Okay, now it's time to wrap up part 1 of Hot Beat, but I'll be back in second half. 왠지 그럼 안 될 것 같아, Somehow by 윤종신 with Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Hot Beat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was Psycho by History. Let me tell you again how you can tune in to Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG RADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now, we will listen to You by Gio and 사랑하나 봐, I'm in love by Shia, 준수, before coming back with David on Pray for You. A special concerting service just for you.
Together with David,
Pray for you! Yes, it's time to talk about your love life and about those concerns you could never tell anyone else on Pray for You.
Pray for You.
Yes, now here is our Wednesday guest, David.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
Woo! Yes. How's your week?
It's been
It's
very,
been 2
very
weeks,
good.
right?
Huh?
We haven't met
Yeah,
for 2
yeah,
weeks.
yeah. We missed last week because of
Last
the
week, yeah,
special.
yes.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been pretty good so far. I mean, I'm fine. Do you remember that time when we were like, where's Tunisia and stuff like that? We were talking about that, right?
Yep.
Well, I'm finally going there.
Finally.
Yeah, I'm finally going there, and I'm actually gonna be in Tunisia
Okay.
tomorrow
Tomorrow.
because I'm going there for the K-pop World Festival.
Wow, lucky
And-
you.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm going to
Yes.
Tunisia.
Okay, after you come back, please tell me what happened and all the food that you
Oh my
had.
gosh, I'm so excited
and all
for the food.
Yes, all the sites, you've been there, just
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
me
yeah.
and tell our listeners.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm
They're
so
very
excited.
I'm very curious about.
I'm gonna be the
Tunisia.
second K-pop artist to
Really?
have gone to Tunisia.
Wow.
It is an honor.
So how long is the flight?
Well, from what I know, I have to transfer once
Okay.
in Turkey.
Turkey?
I think Istanbul, and
Istanbul,
then from there, to there it's 12 hours.
12
and then
hours?
from there it's another 2.5 hours or something to
Okay.
Tunisia.
So basically like 12 hours and 12.
So I guess like about 14 hours,
14
maybe a little over
hours.
14 hours.
14 hours.
Yeah.
14 hours is like basically New York.
Is
From
that?
Seoul
Yeah,
to
yeah,
New York.
yeah. Right. I
Yeah.
think that's right. That's about
It's
right.
a long flight, I know.
It's a long
It's
flight.
a long flight.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I really hope that there's those movie screens.
Yeah, movie screens, yes.
Because otherwise, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with myself.
Well, if you have your, the what do you call it? The
Pad or.
yeah, something like that.
But I can't sleep on a plane. That's the only thing.
Oh.
That's why it's so boring for
so
me.
boring.
Usually. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there are a lot of tips out there, just
Mm-hmm.
to stay awake or, just to spend time when you have a long flight. There are tips out there. So
Mm-hmm. If you guys have any tips, let me know.
yes, let David know. Okay, now it's time to talk about our messages.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have some messages here, right?
Yeah. Brenda from USA. David! It's been so long since I tune in. Almost a month.
Wow.
I just keep sleeping in.
Oh.
Heartbeat errors in 8 a.m. for me. But I finally put my alarm for this. I hope you've been doing well and are eating well. I don't really know what to say since I'm still trying to wake up, but I love you.
Oh,
And be careful
cute.
on your way back home tonight. Let us know you get home safe, okay? Anyways, and lots of love from California, and I hope we can hear new music from you soon.
Definitely.
Oh, if it's not too much to ask, could you sing a bit of When the Wind Blows? Okay. I'm still sad. It's so short. I hope one day you can make a longer version since it's my favorite from you. P.S. Kevin, take care as well since you just started promotions recently. What's the song? When the Wind Blows?
Oh, that's my intro song. Yeah, it goes like a little bit.
Oh, I see.
바람이 불면 손 시려워서 따뜻한 곳에 몸을 녹이진 않. It's something like that. It's just a very
Yes.
jazzy, feel-good song.
That's good.
But it's only like a minute long.
It's a minute long.
Yeah, it was meant to be an intro, but
Okay.
a lot of people like that song. Like, sometimes they like it better than my original. Yeah, hoo hoo hoo. So maybe I'll make a full version of that someday.
Maybe.
Yeah,
For the
it's
next
a good
album.
idea, yeah. And I am preparing for my next album, so don't worry.
Okay.
You will hear that very soon.
All right. Next up, please.
Is from Yu Kyung
From
Korea.
Korea.
And she said, "Thank you for letting us hear your lovely voice.
Lovely voice.
I'm sure you're very tired because you don't get much sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin and Dabi, you guys are getting better and better together.
Thank you.
The Kim
The
brothers.
Skim Brothers.
But your time together is so short. Bye, David. Bye, Kevin. Hope you get a good night's sleep. See you tomorrow."
Okay, that was a short message. Kim Woo-jung from Korea. Oppas, you guys are so cute when you talk. You guys seem so close. Yeah, we're close. If you guys could give each other nicknames, what would you choose?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, nicknames.
A nickname.
Interesting. Well, I never thought of giving nicknames to David, but
I think the thing that pops in my head would be maybe something like MK.
MK.
Stands for Master Kevin. For
Master
being
Kevin?
that, very
No way.
big 선배 to me on relationships, and
No.
because you are a pro at
No, I'm not pro.
as I always say, I'm always so jealous and I have so much to learn from you.
Okay, then you are the legend.
What?
LD. Let's go. Let's
Okay,
go
I
with
think that's a
LD.
little bit overboard.
Legend.
Mine was
David. Yes, all the relationships and all the. Okay, let's
yeah,
put
let's
that
just
way.
move on.
Let's move on. All right. Next, please.
Okay, and the next one is from Chiharun
Yes.
from Japan.
Japan.
And she said, "Hello, David, Oppa, and Kevin Oppa. I was surprised to hear, David, is gluttony. So that gluttony is eating a lot, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's surprising. In addition, your amazing Nantes.
Nantes?
Have you ever won the tournament? Maybe that's about eating, right? How much do
probably,
you really eat? I'm interested in David Oppa now. Kevin Oppa, I'm sorry. Please do not be jealous.
Oh,
I have a
okay.
suggestion. I'd like to see you guys confront gluttony.
Yes.
I'm glad when there is an image. I have
Cheerboard?
see the cheerboard,
Yes.
the message board,
Message
which
board?
is the winner, or is it even? Please, come true in Heartbeat.
Okay.
I love David Oppa and Kevin. So is she saying that she wants to see a eating contest between
Eating
us or
contest?
something?
Something like that, I guess.
Oh, well.
Well, we love to eat.
We
Yes,
love to
We
eat.
love to eat. But eating while doing a radio, I think that's
Yeah, that's gonna be messy.
messy, very messy, because we're like,
And we'll be
we'll be like
spit flying everywhere.
flying
and,
everywhere.
like,
That's-
someone will end up throwing up.
okay,
you know.
so that'll be pretty messy. So,
Yeah.
well, thanks for telling us. I mean, asking us to do that
We will eat more just for you.
just for you, definitely. Okay, now it's time for the pray for you. Please read our first message.
The first message is
Yep.
from Heran,
Heran.
from Korea. And
Korea.
she said, I am a proud Korean high school student.
Okay.
I should be focused on studying, but I found my new love.
New
the
love?
drums. I took a few casual lessons from an oppa at church, but it was so fun. He even says that I am naturally gifted at it.
Wow.
I decided to try to persuade my mom in enrolling me in drum classes. My mom, not knowing how important this is to me,
Okay.
said that my grades were dropping, so she got me a tutor and enrolled me in 2 different after-school academies.
Wow.
So I said, Mom, I don't want to study. Please let me take drum classes. She got so mad at me. She told me that drums isn't appropriate for a girl. How can I persuade her to let me take drum lessons instead of math and English courses?
Oh.
Ooh, sticky situation.
Were you a good student? When you were in high school?
I was a very average student.
Average?
I was a good, well-behaved student.
Well behaved.
I was a well-behaved
Okay.
student. Didn't get in much trouble. Was pretty quiet, and yeah, I was pretty. I was a little bit above average. I would say.
Above average,
Mhm.
okay.
I worked hard.
Okay.
How about you, Hyung?
Me, yeah, I would say, yeah, same.
Uh-huh.
Above average. And
Above average.
I was like a, normal student in a
Uh-huh.
normal uniform. And
Oh, you
you
have
know,
uniforms.
yeah, we had
Ooh,
uniforms.
okay. Was it
It
all
was like
boys
a Harry
school?
Potter looking.
It wasn't an all boys school, was it? Or
It
was
was
it?
all boys school.
Oh gosh.
I hate
I'm
it.
sorry.
I actually, before I went to high school, I asked my mom that can't we move to co-ed?
Uh-huh.
But she's like, no.
So all throughout high school, you were.
Yes.
So how'd you become such a professional at?
No. What do you mean professional?
Oh no, it just seems like you know everything about these things.
Okay. All right.
MK.
Okay, MK, all right. LD, okay. Well, basically, I guess, being a high school student is not, well, it's a proud thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I had never been to Korean high school,
Uh-huh.
so I don't kind of understand the situation here. But I heard
Mm-hmm.
that, because like in Australia, there are a lot of blocks. Okay, let's say, if you have science
Mm-hmm.
subject
Mm-hmm.
for from 12 or something,
Mhm.
you have to move another block to go, you have to
Oh,
go there.
really?
Yeah.
Like there's separate buildings.
Separate buildings, yes.
Oh, so you went to
We
one
have
of-
like a science.
I'm
building,
imagining
math
this
building.
very preppy school right now. Because usually a lot of the preppy private schools,
Yep.
they have like those separate buildings.
It's not private school, but it's very big.
There was like a campus, right? It's kind of like a college
yes,
campus.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
But in Korea, it's one building, right? Basically one building.
Yeah, that's how it usually
And you
is.
just stick to one class,
Uh-huh.
and teachers goes around and
Yeah, yeah.
Right. That's
how I mean I went to middle school and because I came here every single year during my summer and my
Okay.
dad would send me to school. So I went to middle school, elementary school, and I went to Hagwon for high school
Academy, yes.
every year that I came.
Yep.
So I mean I understand where she's coming from, and
All right.
a lot of these students they're like so they're just piled on with all of these academies, Hagwons,
yeah.
and I really feel I really feel for her because it seems like she does. It's not that she doesn't want to study. She just wants to do something she
Something
enjoys while she
enjoys.
studies. How do you think she can, like, approach her mom about this or her parents?
Well,
I mean, that's the sticky situation right now. It seems
well,
like.
learning drums.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's a good thing, but if if your parents are not allowed to, if they don't like them,
Mhm.
then maybe like, well, try to pursue them.
Yeah, I think, as I always say, pursuing them is definitely the thing to do. But of course, not just by words. It's always by actions.
Acting.
In which actions speak louder than the words. That's a common thing everyone says. And that's very true because no matter how much you try to convince her right now, she's not going to believe you. If your grades go up, hey, she might actually let you do it. And sometimes I feel like parents, not all parents are very lenient about these kind of things.
Nah.
Sometimes I was very lucky that I was able to convince my parents, but not every parent is very,
Yes.
lenient about that. So, you're in high school. I feel like at this point, you know what's right for you.
Yep.
Don't let your grades drop. You have your church oppa who's going to teach you drums.
교회 오빠.
Yeah, so ask him to keep teaching you.
교회 오빠.
And-
That's me right here.
Is that
교회 오빠? 교회 오빠 here. I'm here.
No.
When you go to church, there's a guy. There's a guy who plays guitar.
Was that you?
drums. Yeah, that's me.
And did you teach all the
Tanya,
girls?
yes, girls,
That's
yes.
where you learned it from. It was
Yes.
from church.
Church.
That's how you became that professional. Oh gosh.
No, what do you mean
I should have gone to
professional?
church more.
No, what do you
I'm
mean by
regretting it now.
professional? Oh my god.
So you'll be like, oh, you want to learn drums? As a praise team tutor, I'll take you under my wing. Come on.
No,
That's
not
what you
like
probably-
that.
But I mean,
All right, so okay, I know where you're getting I'm coming from,
Mm-hmm.
but like David said, show your talent to your mom.
I have a question. If you
Okay,
were in
alright.
her situation,
Okay.
and your parents didn't let
Alright.
you do this, would you keep pursuing it, disobeying your parents, like secretly, or do you think you would just give it up in general? What would you do? Because she might be faced with this decision. We're not telling you what to do right now.
What to do right now? I'm just
but
saying.
I'm just asking you personally.
Okay. On my opinion,
What would you have done?
how would you go for number one,
Which is
which is just do it secretly.
do it secretly.
Yeah.
I think I would have done the same. So I
Because-
mean, we're not telling you to disobey your parents, but I feel like you have to do what you have to do, and you're almost an adult now.
Yep. And
So-
there are a lot of parents out there. Well, I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm.
like, there are a lot of parents out there want their daughter or son to just study,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
study, and go to a university,
Go to university
and get a
and,
job,
yeah.
like that. But like,
Live the dream
live
life.
the dream life,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
Quote unquote dream life.
So, but a lot of you out there having stressed because you want to do something else.
Mhm.
Like, for example, you want to be an artist, you want to be paint, you want to be a, what can be out there? Like,
There are, like, arts.
arts?
I don't know. I would have wanted, if I didn't do music, I would have wanted to be like a chef or something. Something.
Chef, oh yeah, even chef, whatever.
Anything that's, or maybe your own business.
Own business.
Maybe something, start on a blog on your own, start your own online shopping mall.
Yep.
Those are all things that aren't conventional and that aren't
Conventional.
considered, successful in at least Korean culture.
At least Korean culture, yes.
Yeah, so I mean.
So, basically, for me, to you, Heran, right? If she's keep on like, if she don't wants that drumming thing on you, then do it secretly.
do it secretly, and I'm just gonna say this one quote. It's an excellent quote that I actually heard from Jim Carrey.
Okay.
And he actually said, it was during a speech, he said, I learned that all of his friends, they would all throw away their dreams because they're scared to pursue it or scared of failure. And they would go into this occupation that they never really wanted, but they just, it was socially better accepted.
Yeah.
And they went into that occupation, they worked their butt off, and in the end, some of them ended up failing anyways. So if you're gonna fail, not that you're gonna fail, but if there's a chance that you're gonna fail, even if you work hard at something that you don't like, why, wouldn't it be much better to
Much
actually try
Definitely.
doing your dream
Definitely.
and failing in that and at least having no regret for it?
Definitely.
So I mean, you
Just do it.
You live only once.
YOLO!
YOLO!
YOLO. YOLO.
Jinx.
Yes. All right. So that's our tips for you, Heran. If you have any concerns or need relationship advice, please share with us. And leave your message on our message board with a word "pray for you" or any other title relate to our segment. Now we'll be back after a song. Now please, as always,
Who by who?
David LD.
Oh,
You just heard "Who" by David.
yes, you have.
Yes, now we'll be back with the messages from Park Soo-jung from Korea.
Yeah.
My problem is that there is a colleague who's 15 years older than me who keeps texting me. We are just colleagues, and about a week ago, when we were having a company dinner, we started talking about our ideal types. I said that I didn't care how old the other person was, as long as he lived young. My point was live young. Okay. But I guess he only heard the not caring about age part. He keeps texting me night and day. He does boyfriend Y thing, like said, are you sleeping late at night? Every weekend he's like, let's go watch a movie, let's eat, let's drink, let's go for a drive. I don't want it to be awkward, but so I beat around the bush and tell him that I'm busy, or I don't like movies, or I ate already, or I can't drink, but he won't give up. It's not just his age. It's just really not my type. Okay. I don't like that he's divorced.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wow.
he's divorced. Okay. I don't like how he looks or his personality. My friends tell me to lie and say that I have a boyfriend, but I'm afraid he'll know I'm lying. Kevin David, was I wrong to try and let him down easy? Is there a way I can get him to stop texting me but still not make it awkward at work?
Well, I'll tell you this. There's nothing wrong with someone not being your type. There's nothing wrong. Unless, it's for a very... I think this is a plenty reason to not, meet this person. First of all, 15 years, that's a lot.
15 years old, different.
He's been married and he's been divorced. So at this point, I think it's very sensitive for him.
Okay.
So I think you shouldn't, even more for the reasons for him being older, you should not beat around the bush, and you really need to go straight to him and tell him how it is in the most nicest ways possible, because right now he's old and he's going to be looking for something very serious. And what if he's 15 years older than you? I'm assuming that she's in school? She's a college student?
I think so.
She's still going to school, and she, I feel like that's not the place where she should be right now. So I feel like she shouldn't play the game with him. And if you don't like him, you're doing him a better favor by just telling him that, I'm sorry, but maybe it's just me, but it seems like you're sending me these kind of signals, but I don't think, it's going to work out,
I mean, definitely, because
you're a great guy, but...
Yep, guys don't know until they say something.
Exactly.
Guys are very easy to handle, but once you guys don't say anything, once girls don't say anything,
girls can be confusing.
Yep. We don't know.
Yeah, girls can be very confusing.
Very confusing.
We always, girls always play the game. They're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. And it confuses us guys.
Yes.
And I'm sure it seems like he likes you a lot. And he's trying to, maybe he thinks that he can win you over, even if you're not that interested in him yet. But you need to be straightforward with him.
Straightforward.
And there's no other way. And you can make it a little bit easier on him by telling him he's a great guy. You're a great guy. Really, there's a person for you, but I don't think it's me. And I feel like there's no other way. It's really straightforward for me. What do you think?
Well, I think the same thing as you. Have you ever had someone that you don't like?
Oh, all the time.
Keep calling you.
Yeah, so many girls just call me and they're just
really?
David. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I am
역시 LD.
taken by myself.
역시 LD.
I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
I'm kidding.
인기남.
No. That's what I
wish.
That's what I've been dreaming of, when I go to sleep. But that's never been the case for me.
Well, okay, let's say there's a case like this to you.
Of course there have been.
Okay.
It's just not, a bunch at once.
I've
been through this, and I've been the bad person, and I've done all the, kind of. What I usually did was I would slowly 잠수 tying.
Okay.
So 잠수, it means slowly start cutting off,
cutting off the
span of time where I don't talk to him. So I'll take 3 hours to reply later, and then next thing you know, I'm taking a week to reply, and then next thing you know, he's like, the girl will be like, okay, you'll get the message.
Oh.
So, you know, I did the, slowly, the timing, little by little, I just back away until I'm invisible. And they usually get the message.
So basically, you're not like, okay, I don't like you, go away. You don't.
Now I'm more straightforward. Because,
okay, now you're
because
straightforward.
I realized that
all right.
I wasn't doing the right thing. Well, a lot of people, I found that some people got really hurt from that. And I kind of felt bad because of that. And because I never like confronting people.
Yeah.
And I understand where she's coming from.
Yeah, me too.
Where she wants to make all these excuses. But in the end, it's because I've been in a position where I really like a girl and she's doing that same thing to me. And I felt really bad. And,
I know it's wrong to say this, but let's say you have 15-year-old gap, and you like some girl, okay? Okay, let's
wait, 15. Okay, 15 years younger would not be right.
Okay, younger will be not.
That
be
would
right.
not be right.
Not be right. Okay, let's say
older.
Okay, older.
Wow. So I'm like dating like what do you call that? Cougar? That's the right term, right?
Well, okay, cougar. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, okay. Duna. Okay, let's put it Duna. Okay?
Yeah.
15-year-old Duna.
Yeah, in her 40s. Okay.
Yeah.
So what would I do?
Yeah.
Or
you like her, but she.
I
doesn't
like her.
Yeah, but she doesn't like you.
Oh, okay.
What would you do?
Wow. Wow. What would I do? I'm the type of person.
Yep.
You know my personality, and with my horrible. If I like a girl, I like that girl, and
But what happens if she, she's like, I don't like you, but she don't say this right in front of you, but she does this things. But you notice that okay.
I would probably do something really stupid and self-pitying, and I'd be like, "You don't have to love me back. Just let me love you."
Oh, like okay.
I mean, I feel like that's what I would do because for me, to get over someone, I have to put my all in and realize that it's not gonna work. I have to come to that realization. The other person can't drive it into me, no matter what she says. So I feel like even if she said that, this probably doesn't make me look very good, but I would probably keep trying.
Keep trying
until she like completely cuts me off, and then I'd be like, okay, oh well,
all right.
At least I tried.
Well, that's good. I mean, at least you tried. Right?
Yeah. And it's not for her purpose. It's for me to get over her because even I know she won't like me, and I probably know that this is not gonna work out. But just at least let me like you, you know, and I promise I'll get over it.
Yeah, definitely. But so with this message, I guess you have to be straight.
You have to be straightforward.
To this guy, because if you just go around and round, well, you will not get the answer.
You won't get the answer, and he's gonna get more confused, and he's gonna get more. The longer you drag it, the more scarred he's gonna get, and the more deeper he's gonna fall into you.
Okay, so that's our tip for you, Park Soo-jung-nim, Park Soo-jung-yang. All right, next message is from
Arika from Japan, and she said, "My boyfriend is way too interested in his appearance.
Okay,
he has two sisters, and they're both stylists.
All right,
I guess that has an influence on him. I don't care what he does with his own appearance, but he keeps commenting on how I look. He tells me to switch my foundation because it's the wrong color, or change my skirt and blouse because they're the wrong match. I don't care about fashion. It's so stressful. Once he even bought me clothes so he could help me dress better. But it wasn't a gift, it was insulting. Is there any way that I can get my boyfriend to just lay off my style, my fashion, my makeup?"
Oh, ouch.
Oh, that would that would be very insulting. I feel like, in a way, especially coming from a guy.
I mean,
usually it's a girl who's nagging the boyfriend to,
oh,
but you need to dress better,
Cause like, it's really from a guy. Oh, well,
are you? You're pretty interested in your looks, right?
Yeah. Well, all the styles, all the clothes.
Are you more of like do you go for more the appearance, or are you more comfort person, or are you like?
I'm like in the middle of comfort zone and the styling
Okay.
zone.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So
not.
would you ever do this to your girlfriend?
No, no way.
What if she was a fashion terrorist?
Okay, then yes,
Uh-huh.
If she's wearing like a
Like socks with sandals.
socks with sandals.
One of the big
and-
no-nos. She's wearing socks with sandals.
sandals and a
Well, what's like another horrible thing?
Um,
She's wearing like
jersey with
a jersey with like a knee down, plaid skirt.
plaid skirt. Oh, please.
With like a jersey, like it's just ridiculous. And she's wearing like a grandmother blouse over her
grandmother.
jersey.
grandmother까지 갔어. All right.
She's like literally,
okay.
she's so pretty.
All right.
She's so pretty, but
okay.
you know, it's a fashion, and people are staring.
I think it's totally different from loving her and looking her. How can I put this? Okay, her style and my girlfriend is like
two different
is
things?
Different things.
Uh-huh.
I mean, come on. Like, okay, let's say you have a girlfriend and she's wearing like, you know, the socks and sandals and the jersey with the long skirt, something like that. Would you? What would you think? I know you love her, and you know, we all know that we're in a relationship, and it's really tough
Well,
question, but
I think, but if I was in the lovey-dovey stage, which, I feel like I would take everything as kind of like Aegyo-like. I'd be like, oh, look at her. She
Look
can't
at her,
dress
she-
herself. And I just look at it as something very cute. And
alright.
instead of looking at it as something,
Okay.
oh, I don't want to be around her. I'm embarrassed. Oh my gosh. I'd probably look at it like something cute, but that just might be just my personality.
Okay.
Because, I don't know. Because if I like them, you just like them, But maybe they're past that stage, and maybe they're kind of at that, nagging stage where they both nag each other.
Yes.
And clearly it seems like he's nagging not only about her clothes but her makeup.
Wow.
It's not matching your skin tone.
But it's very important with styling and the fashion and the makeup. I see some. I was like walking this random street, and I saw this guy.
Yeah.
And he done his makeup. Probably he done himself, done his makeup by himself. And the tone is totally different. His face is very white,
okay.
and his skin is very dark.
So
So it's basically you're having the mask on your face.
Yeah. That happens sometimes with
Yeah.
That's kind of reminds me of when you put on sunscreen and
Oh,
someone
sunscreen.
takes a flash photo.
Yep.
And sometimes only this part is like
This is
white,
like a
and
white
this part
and
is
like a
dark brown.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
I don't think
yeah.
this is.
Okay, so
Yep.
very honestly,
Yep.
maybe you are at this comfortable stage, and maybe this is why your boyfriend is nagging at you. I think you guys need to find a middle ground for this as well. Because I feel like your boyfriend might not be taking this in, but I feel like if you want to keep your relationship alive and fresh, you should never get too comfortable.
comfortable.
So I feel like maybe you should switch things up a bit.
Yeah, switch things
Maybe try for a special occasion. All of a sudden, a really random day, just dress really nice.
Yep.
And if you do that, I bet you he'll appreciate it a lot more.
Yep. Definitely. So, what was your message?
My favorite message
yes,
today.
most memorable message.
I would probably say it would have to be. Let's see.
I'll go for third one.
The third one.
Yep. The makeup and the style, fashion.
Yeah.
Even if it's a boyfriend or girlfriend. No, I don't think so.
Oh. I'm gonna go for the second one.
Second one.
Because
Okay.
yeah, it's. I feel sorry for the guy, and yeah, I relate to it.
All right.
Yeah, and I just thought it was very interesting.
So, guys, if you have any concerns or need relationship advice for us, our message board is always open. Leave your message with our pray for you, or the other words relate to our segment in the title.
Yeah.
Now it's time to wrap up Pray for You. Here is our last song.
Our last song is Style by Rania.
And I'll see you next week.
I'll see you guys next week.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
And now it's time to hear your request songs on Here I Am. Today's request comes from Park Soo-jung from Korea. I moved out of my house for the first time and now I'm living with my roommate. It's been a year since we started living together, but it's still a bit awkward. We greet each other in the morning and night, but right after we got back from work, we just head to our individual rooms and we never see each other. But these days, my roommate has been coming home. We've never prayed in each other's private lives, so it'd be weird to ask her why, right? How close is just right between roommates? Song request BAPs, where are you? What are you doing? Living with roommates, I think it's very hard. Yes, like to understand each other, to get to know each other, and all those stuff that you have to share because you're using the same room with her or him. So I guess basically, if you two have to live together, you have to work together as a team. Yeah, I think that's the thing. That's the most important thing. Well, here is your request song. 어디니 뭐하니? Where are you? What are you doing? By BAP, requested by Park Soo-jung from Korea. Okay, let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The answer was number 3, Baekhyun. The winner will be announced after the show on the Hoppy message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zell. Now, it's time to close out Hotbeat for Wednesday, June 25th. Our last song is Roommate by Kim Yerim and Eric Kim. I'll see you guys tomorrow. 안녕! 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 안녕!